Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to authenticate your domain on Shopify. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Shopify, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Authenticating your domain on Shopify is crucial for verifying your domain ownership, improving email deliverability, and ensuring proper functionality for email campaigns or notifications. So the first thing that you have to do is to log into your Shopify account. All right. In my case, I'm going to be going to the left side panel of your dashboard. That is the bottom left, which has the option to click the settings down here. All right, click on it. Once you are in the settings, I want you to hover to the domain section. That's going to be under apps and sales channels. Click that and you would be forwarded here. Now, in this case, there are two sections here. All right. If you don't own a domain yet, you might want to click the buy new domain. All right. If you haven't, what will happen is it would be forwarded to this section. All right. And these are going to be some options where if you bought a domain from Shopify, it's going to be a lot easier to authenticate it because they integrate seamlessly. But in our case, I'm going to connect existing domain, which is my domain. So it depends on the hosting provider that you are using. Click on it, and I want you to type in the domain that you want to connect. Now, in this case, I'm going to quickly switch to my domain, which is powered by Squarespace. So if you are using Squarespace and you want to authenticate that in Shopify, you are very lucky because you just have to follow these instructions. All right. So in my case, I'm going to be going to the domain section. And there goes my domain, which is teaplaughs.com. All right, so I'm going to click on it. And then you need to click the DNS. All right. Now, you would notice we have different custom records. We have a separate video on how to authenticate your domain in Breville. So if you're interested in that, you might want to check that in our channel. But basically, I need to delete this so that I can add the Shopify from here. So if you have, you might want to do that as well. So let's start from scratch. All right. Now in this section, we're going to add the first thing, which is going to be, now in this section, okay, we might want to click the connect existing domain, and I'm going to type in the domain from our Squarespace account. That is going to be www.teap.com. All right. And then click the next button. Will be forwarded here, where you just have to verify the domain authentication details. All right. Now, as you can see, Shopify will provide text, CNAME, and an A records. All right. So text, CNAME, or an A records will be added to the domain provider's DNS settings, which is going to be what I've shown you earlier on the Squarespace. And again, if you're using other hosting providers such as GoDaddy, Hostinger, you can just follow the, it's the same process basically. All right. You can do that as well. Now in this, on the first thing that we're going to add is a record, or let's start with the CNAME. Now I want you to save this basically, all right, in a notepad or WordPad, so it's a lot easier for you to instead of switching from Shopify going to your provider, you might want to save it to a WordPad. But I'm gonna copy this for now, and then quickly switch to your provider, which is, in my case, it's Squarespace. Now in this, I'm going to add a new record here. All right. Now, the type is going to be CNAME, all right? The alias data is just like this. Now, in the host, that's going to be www, all right, www, and then the alias data is what we have copied from Shopify, all right? And then all you're gonna do is nothing else. All you have to do is click the save button. Make sure. Okay, so if you encounter an error like that, you might want to make first the A record. All right, so go back again to the Shopify and then copy this. All right, for the A, that's going to be a type. Type is A. Value is going to be at. All right, this is going to be the value, and click this copy right here. All right, so I'm going to switch again to the Squarespace, and then you will make notice that I have added them here and it was successful. All right, now I'm going to add again the value here. That's going to be for www dot or www. Type is going to be CNAME this time, and the alias data is the CNAME. And all I have to do is click on save. All right, now once you have saved this, go back again to your Shopify and click this verify button. You will be forwarded to log into your provider. After that, click on verify. Now, if you click this button right here, connecting a third-party domain to Shopify, you would notice that there is a section here that says if you wanted to update the DNS records, you have to wait for your changes to take effect, which usually happens within 2 hours, but can take up to 2 days. All right, so that's it. It doesn't like when you update the DNS records, it changes real time. So you have to wait for 2 hours or 2 days. So you don't have any options for that. But in the essence, if you go back here in this section, if you want to skip a verification, all right, will be forwarded to this section again. All right, so the gplaps.com is pending for now. All right, it's verifying, but when they go to this website, they will be redirected to my gplaps.myshopify.com instead. That means at least you are trying to divert or redirect the other domain going back to your Shopify, because that's the essence of it, because you wanted to connect your hosting provider to your Shopify store, especially for working with e-commerce. All right. And again, all you have to do at this point is to wait for 2 hours or 2 days. And again, if you wanted to follow up with the Shopify Technical Support Center, because it took like 2 days and nothing's happening, you might want to click the Help Center here. You would be forwarded to this section. All right. Just ask the AI and they will give you something like this. Press enter or contact the support at this button right here. You will be forwarded to the support advisor and tell them your problems. All right, and they will give you troubleshooting steps on how to fix your problem if in case you encounter any problems along the way authenticating your domain on Shopify. All right, it's very easy, really. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you again in the next video.